What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well today. I generally couldn't remember the last time I done a motocross chasing the dream video, and if I'll be honest, there's a few updates that kind of haven't. Well, I haven't covered first of all, and there's been some minor stuff changed to, I believe, the playground, and they did do a Halloween update, which I never covered in a video, but I have played the track, and I think there's been a lack of just updates in general recently. However, I believe the main reason for that is because they're working quite hard on getting the multiplayer aspect of the game sorted. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't played
Alright,
this game
let's
for
take a
months.
run through the maze. There's a steaming hot pot pie waiting for me at home. Don't let the extraterrestrials get you.
Okay. I don't remember that. He's got very. Oh, oh, it's first person. Oh god. Okay. You know what? This gives me like Courage the Cowardly Dog vibes. Oh, he's soulless. Okay, that's fine. So if I remember correctly, I mean this was just like a special Halloween event they had. You went through like a maze to get to here.
Let's go
Okie
shred.
dokie, and we'll go through it. So I mean, it's really really cool stuff. But this isn't the gameplay yet. We'll get to the gameplay and we'll talk about the game in general. I'm hoping that I can actually go in a straight line because it has been a long time. Where Okay, there we go. Right, fixed. So, this is, I don't know kind of the name of the track. I don't think it's a replica track of anything at all. It is just, the game is the game. Please don't let me be stuck here. This is so embarrassing if I get stuck on the first tree that I come into. No way. Oh, thank God, there we go. Right, so, let's try and work out what's what here. I am going backwards already, so that's not a great start. Now, if I remember, there's more than one track around here. I think there's two Nationals tracks, and then there's also a... I'm going backwards again. What's wrong with me? There's also a little Enduro area as well. You see, we've got pop-up ghosts dotted around, just all really, really cool, and I suppose it's better to be fashionably... Well, better to be later than never arrive, isn't it? It will be a bit fashionably late to this. Now, I don't know how much has changed in terms of like in-game mechanics. I know there was a period of time where like the clutch was super duper OP. We still have just the 125 bike as the only option. Oh, go on, get the candy. One of five candies collected. Okay, so we have more collectibles. I swear, I feel like I've done this before, and then I played it and it didn't show up anymore. So I have no idea why it's all showing up again for me. So it's a nice little refresher, nice little reminder. So those of you that don't know what this game is, Motocross Tracing the Dream it was a game that was meant to come out a very, very, very long time ago. However, halfway through kind of development first time round, I think there was more pressure added to the devs than they expected to pump out this game, and they kind of lost interest in it, pull it down, and then recently, Michael Hodges, who is the main guy, I believe, has kind of picked it up again. It's a bit of a passion project, there's no like set time scales for releases or anything like this. What you're seeing here is all early access related. When the game first kind of dropped in early access, I played it a fair bit. And there was only one or two tracks at that time, but I really really enjoyed it. We've only got the 125 bike here, but it's a game where probably one of the only motocross games or modern ones where using the clutch actually helps. I mean, on sim and MX bikes and track they are as well, the clutch really doesn't do anything. And it's not like a hard simulator game by any means. It definitely is going down that more arcadey route. And I think on this game, what I do enjoy a lot is the animations are quite good. The turning feels really, really nice. You don't weight the outside peg on this game like you do on some others. You kind of lean with the bike into the corner, so people that might not be well versed in the world of motocross can kind of learn it very easily and understand it. The only thing that I suppose, I'm sure that would be worked on in the future. The only thing that I really ever had an issue with on this game was some of the whip physics. They're just strange. It's like I can get it out sideways, but it kind of flops completely to the side. It's not like it's not circular at all. I think it's the right way of wording it. So it always felt a bit unnatural for me. But if I go around the track and I don't whip at all, it's actually really really fun. Like super enjoyable just to bob yourself around. The first person camera as well in this game is actually quite enjoyable. Again, still better than all of the Monster Energy Supercross games, as well as the Legends. If the only thing I would probably change in terms of FOV wise on this, it's not even FOV, it's just like corner anticipation. So kind of looking where you're going a bit more because the camera stays quite straight. But you can see, like, I don't know how to word it, because it's not like... It doesn't look really good in terms of realism, but it's got like almost like a little bit of a arcadey, cartoony aspect to it. You can see we've got a lamp or a torch duct taped to the handlebars, which would make sense riding around in this night track. And the fact that I can just hop on and kind of play the game like this after not touching it for months and months and months kind of speaks volumes on how easy the game is to pick up and play. I'm trying to find, if I kind of work my way through the woods here, there is another track somewhere. I mean, this is... Oh, there's... Okay, it's not that way. Oh my god. Oh, let's jump up here. I see a pumpkin on the roof. No, it's not a pumpkin. That's a bit of candy. And I didn't get it. God damn it. Oh. If I do remember... Oh, here it is, like witch's hat. If I ride over this witch's hat, it should change me into a... There you go. We've changed our helmet now. And this is... Oh, is this the Enduro? Yes. Okay, this is a little Enduro type track here, going through the woods. Very, very cool. Quite... like turn track-esque. Very, very turn track. Oh my god, that actually jump scared me a little bit. I didn't expect that. It's the noise. It's not just the ghost popping out. It's just the noise that scare the crap out of me. That's how bad's that? You get scared at a little cardboard ghost popping out from behind a tree in a motocross game that's not meant to be scary. Oh my god, this is... Oh, the Enduro track's hard to get around, you know? Oh, I keep missing all my corners, all my turn-in points. Let me go in third person. That might make my life a little bit easier. Go round to the left. Round to the right again. There we are. This is much better already. Zoom in. Bark in the virtual dirt scooter. Sharp right. Skrrr. I'm hoping... Oh, I might have to turn the brightness up in the recording, actually. Oh, more candy. Let's go over here. Get that. Thank you. Oh, is that... I don't think that's I'm going to trigger some people here. So it almost sounds like Mario Kart-esque with the way that you pick those up. I'm trying to see if I can see any like lights at all, because the tracks are lit up by lanterns. And I can't remember where the other one is. I'm just kind of working my way through the forest and hoping, really. Let's just respawn a few times so I can get out of there. Lovely. Oh! 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 Go, go, go. That's it. I feel like going back... I feel like this is the same track if I go back this way. I swear this is where I've been. Where I've come from. You'll probably find that there's literally signs dotted around that I just haven't seen. Oh! Hang on. I see lights over this way as well. Oh, we could be onto something here. I don't think there's a Supercross track on here, if I recall correctly. What is that? Oh, we got another one. Let's go. Ding! We got 3. Oh, so I know where another one is, because we missed the one on the roof. So there's one more candy dotted around somewhere. I'm pretty sure I got an accomplishment for it when I done it. Like, oh, first time I've done this. Get on the back wheel. Jesus Christ. Right, this seems to be a much more like wide open Nationals track, so let's give this one more of a go. See the bike? Am I going backwards again? Oh god, Linz, what's wrong with you? Please go the right way, just once. Oh, I guess it gets embarrassing after a while. So the bike has a lot of power if you kind of lean back and get on the back wheel and abuse the clutch. It reminds me of like quite old school motocross games in that respect. And oh, send it over that, lovely. But if you get out of the wrong, like if you are in the wrong gear, you'll notice it straight away. But this track seems a lot more wide open than the first one we played, which is nice. It means there's a little bit of variety in there. There's another bit of candy that I completely missed. Let me turn around. I want to get him. I want to see if anything appears. There we go, 4 or 5, and then we need to go back and get the 5th and final one as well at some point. I just want to do a lap or two of this track beforehand. Step into this inside rut. No, getting that one. I will say, when you filter into these ruts, the bike stays in it incredibly well, which is something that I really don't like in most of the modern motocross games that come out, like the arcadey ones. Is it always feels like you're just riding on top of the dirt. You never kind of get settled into any ruts. I think this does a bit of a better job in that aspect. Let's get up and over that, hit a cheeky little oppo, get on the binders. I don't even know if it's possible to crash on this game. I feel like I definitely should have crashed by now, but it's fine. It makes my life a little bit easier. And don't worry, I'm not just going to ride around in this Halloween map only. I've literally hopped on the game, taken a first-person screenshot of the first track on the game, because I think it's like one of the most beautiful looking ones in terms of lighting. And then I need to play it at some point. I can't just sit here and ride the Halloween map over and over and over again. Right, I see the light through the trees. You guys definitely don't. I want to get up. There we go. Right, see the light. I want to go and get that 5th and final candy. Let's go through here. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. There we go. And then... There's the house. It's this way. Go through here. Hop a 180. Hit the skirt. Up here. Get it. There we go. Congrats. All candies collected. And... I don't think I get anything else other than a congratulations. I think I've already got the trophy, so that's fair enough. But yeah, let me show you one or two of the other tracks as well. But I mean, this track is really, really good. I think the only thing that lets it down is I'd like a daytime version as well. So I think it does get a little bit dark in some places. I'll show you the OG track, which I've spent quite a bit of time on actually. I don't know if I'll be able to go around it anywhere near as good as I used to. We'll give it a go. Okay, I'm not sure why. I've just had to... Well, I'm basically going to throw away the last 5 minutes of footage I recorded. For some reason, when I changed track, my recording changed size from the usual 2K that I use to 1080. So it was only showing part of my rider and part of the bars, which is very, very strange. But right, let me just say what I was saying. So the track that we're playing right now is just called Demo Compound. There's 2 tracks on here, and there's some free ride-ish jumps over in the distance. There's also a turn track on here. No, never mind. There's a Supercross track as well. So I'm lying. There's 3 tracks, and then a turn track if you want to call it that. There's a turn track just in front of me. There's another track over to the right, off in the distance. And so this track is a little bit of a difficult one to get round now. It used to be quite straightforwards. The bikes used to be really, really fast. But with patches of the game as they came out, the 125 kind of got nerfed more and more. And I think it kind of makes sense in a way. I feel like the 125 does need to be a slow bike in general, especially if they plan on bringing out 250s and 450s in the future as well. I will admit, I'm not part... they have a Discord for this game. I'm not part of it whatsoever. So in terms of week-to-week progress and updates, I haven't seen anything in absolutely months. So if I have misspoken anything throughout this video, or there's information that I'm unaware of, I do apologise. I just think the reason we haven't had any updates since the Halloween update is because they've been working on multiplayer. That's all I've heard, to be completely honest with you. And it's one of them games I was super, super excited for. There was talks about there being almost like a road to Loretta's type mode. You start on small bikes like 85s and work your way up to the big boys, like a whole kind of career/campaign mode. And I'm still hopeful for it. I think it'll come out eventually. I just think that it's a lot of work for a very, very small dev team to do. But I mean, it's not a game that I'm going to go and uninstall anytime soon. I think we're quite limited, aren't we, on what games we get to enjoy these days as motocross fans. So anything that supplies me with half an hour of fun here and there, I'm more than happy to try and play. I want to show you guys this other track over in the distance as well. Let's go barking over here. Which way around does this one go now? I need to try and remember. It does go this way. Yep, correct. So around here, up and over that. I remember spinning countless laps around this track. I don't know what it was, but I really, really enjoyed playing in the first-person camera angle around here. Back when the bikes were a bit more OP, to be honest, you used to be able to go into a corner in 3rd gear, get on the clutch, bang it open, and just bark around the course. Not so much the case anymore. Let's go 3rd gear, lean back. Oh, the whips are difficult in first person. Let's get turn, yeet, up over that. You know what would be nice, actually, in the meantime, whilst they're working on a bunch of multiplayer, is just having the ability to, record lap times and stuff on tracks and have timing gates set up. Just something small like that to keep people, busy playing the game. I think it would be a very, very, very nice addition. Maybe also for the tryhards like me. I always just like comparing my lap times to other people and seeing where I'm off, where I can gain. I don't know if there's anybody that plays this game that is like a true grinder and has been playing it non-stop since it released. It is still in early access, as I mentioned earlier, so I mean, I'm hopeful for it. That's all I can say. A bit of a shortish video today. I just wanted to kind of check in the game, see if there'd been any further updates since the Halloween one, but it doesn't feel like there has been. Definitely, I mean, I don't even know where I'd find the Discord. I think it might be on the homepage of the game, to be honest. So I might go check it out, pop my nose in, see what's going on, see what updates are currently being worked on. But yeah, as far as I know, it's multiplayer at the moment, and it'd be quite cool. It'd be nice to get some of the boys on this game and having a rip around. It's something very, very different than what we're used to. We're such like simulator-esque players, that playing something a bit more arcadey, it could even like just give us that nostalgia feel of maybe playing a Reflex back in the day. I know it's not Reflex by a long shot. I don't know if there's anything really that can compete with Reflex or even Alive as well. But just have something that isn't so try-hardy would be really nice. I mean, I've not played this game since Halloween, since that update originally. And you can see I get around the track. I make mistakes every now and then just because I'm probably used to MX Bike's muscle memory, so I do apologise for that. But it's good fun, nonetheless. If you have enjoyed, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of the day, wherever you guys are up to, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.